What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? I wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk about something. Like, I seriously want to talk about this, and I'm tired of doing these videos in the truck. Like, seriously, I gotta get to a point where I can set up a video, set up my camera in my office and just do videos in the morning or something. I don't know. My life is just hectic right now. The last 4 days I've worked 10 to 12 hour days every day driving. You can't get much, you really just can't get shit done when you're driving. I mean, you can think about things and you might be able to process a couple things, but you're not able to really get anything done. So I wanted to get on here because this is a situation going on in life, and I just realized this, and there was actually a song called How to Be a Man, To Be a Man, by Dax, and it made me start thinking about this. No, it's called How to Be a Man. I think it's I don't remember. I don't remember the exact title. I think it's How to Be a Man. So, sorry, I got like a burp coming, but I don't know. Okay. So, this last week, I'm trying to think. What is it? What's today? The 11th. Yeah. So last Tuesday. I called my landlord and I was like, "Hey, look, I haven't been paid from work yet. I'm gonna be a little late on rent." I was like, "Whenever I get paid, I'll pay you." I was like, "I just haven't been paid yet." My company is in North Carolina. They're based in North Carolina. Well, not my company personally, the one I work for, but the company that we subcontract through, they're based out of North Carolina. So right now, it's crazy. Shit is crazy up there, okay? And so what's crazy is they're just kind of blanket approving things. They're not approving things on time because of everything. And then now because we deploy to storms. We don't just, do what I'm doing. Like, I'm not deploying to storms because of Remington, but if I didn't have a kid, or kids, because my girl's kids, but if I didn't have all that, I'd go to a site and I'd just work hours after hours after hours. I mean, because when you do a storm work, you make $35 to $40 an hour instead of $25 an hour, and so I could probably pull in $1,500 a week. Which would be lovely, but I got a kid, which is whatever. But the thing is, they're having to go where Hurricane Milton is now too. And guys, I'm going to show you guys footage today. I got another video. I'm going to do another video of what Helene did to the site, because I had to go to the site the other day. The generator's running the site, so it's not ran off commercial power, it's running the site. And so what's happening is basically every other day I have to go up here and fill this generator with diesel. Well, I was up here the other day for the first time, and I did a video, but I posted on my other channel. I'm gonna do another one today because I didn't really know anything about it. It was the first time up there. Now I know how bad it is up there, and I'm gonna record, and you guys are gonna see it's insane. It's insane what's going on up there. And the crazy thing is, it was like a category 1 when it hit up here. But the damage it did is ridiculous. The smells are ridiculous. I went by a place the other day and had to roll up my windows because I was gagging because it smelled like dead bodies. That's what it smelled like. It was so rancid. Couldn't do it. And so, we're going to talk about that. But what we're also going to talk about, why I'm doing this video is, sorry, they're doing road construction and there's cones everywhere, so I'm trying not to hit them. And these are to my men. This is to my dudes out there, okay? Got to back each other on this one. But my life, so last week, called my landlord. Hey, I'm going to be late. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm like, all right, cool. We're good, I thought. I thought I was good, right? So I get a call the next day. It might have actually been the same day. Now I think about it. No, it was the next day. I had a call the next day. It's my landlord. She's telling me, hey, talk to my husband, and you gotta go. And I was like, I gotta go. And they're like, yeah, you gotta go. I'm like, guys, and I gotta move out? Yeah, you gotta go. I'm like, after one day? She's like, yeah, you just can't afford it. And I was like, okay. Because you know my financial situation. You know everything that I make money-wise. You know everything, right? You don't know anything. They based it off the fact that my very first month, okay, so when I moved in, I paid 5 months of rent. First month, last month, security deposit. I paid like $14,000. $12,000, $14,000, something like that. And so the first month that I actually had to start paying again, because all the stuff that I had paid up front, we'd already been through that time, I was late because of the same situation. I just started this job. I hadn't been paid yet. I mean, I sold some of my priceless possessions to be able to move into this place because I needed to move in so badly because I had nowhere to go. And so I missed my first month. The second month, I had the rent, but it was Labor Day weekend. And I was like, I have your money. I'll just, it's Labor Day weekend, so I'll bring it to you today. So because I was one day late, they're like, oh, you can't afford this. You need to go. There's too much stress on you. They're always trying to tell me what to do in my life, like how to be a father, how to do this. You need to do this. And I'm like, look, you know what? I'm about to be 40 years old. I don't need you to tell me what to do in life. And so I'm talking to my girl about it. I'm stressed because I'm like, I don't, they want me to have November rent by the 1st also. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do that when I'm not getting paid on time now. And I'm not going to get paid on time then. And so I'm like, they're telling me they're not going to wait next time. They're going to kick me out, which to me is kind of retarded because it's like, if you waited till I got paid, do you get paid? But if you kick me out, you're going to have to go through an eviction process, which costs you money. You're going to wait at least 30 days to be able to get me out of there because of the eviction process, and then on top of all that, you're going to have to restage your place, paint, do whatever you need to do because you're kicking me out. I'm not going to fix anything. I mean, not at all. You're kicking me out. And you're ruining my credit by putting an eviction on my credit because if you couldn't wait more than a day. So I'm like, all right, I don't know what to do. Because if you would just wait, because it'd take you at least 2 months to get another tenant in there, you just wait 15 days, you'll get paid because I will get paid at some point. So I'm like, thinking about all my other bills. I'm like, well, if I can't pay, I can pay my rent, but I won't be able to pay my utilities. I won't be able to pay my Verizon. I won't be able to pay, internet. I won't be able to buy food. I won't be able to buy gas. I have to be able to buy gas to get to work. And so, I'm like, because the thing is I front my gas and then they reimburse me. And so I'm sitting there and I'm just like freaking out, right? Well, I'm not freaking out like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just like going like, I really don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? This is not something that's my problem, not my fault. I haven't done anything. Like for the first time in my life, because I've always said, you're a man, stop making excuses. Whatever it is in life, it is always your fault. And it technically is my fault. I guess, I could save every penny I got. I could get 3 jobs. I could not go see my girl. I mean, I guess there's ways I could look around this and go, okay, it's my fault, But then it's basically saying you need to be a robot the rest of your life and pay rent to live in a place because your landlords can't be patient. To me, it's not really. So I started thinking about like, well, maybe I can get another place and this and this and that. But because my divorce and all the crap I went through and not be able to pay all my bills on time because, being a single father and shutting down a business and everything, like my credit's kind of got a crap. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is life. It's life. We'll get through it, right? I'm just trying to, I'm pondering. And then basically people start telling me I can't complain. I can't voice my opinion. In their own words, not like, oh, you just can't do that. But it's basically like, you've been talking about it for days. I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck to do. I just don't know what to do. Like I'm trying to figure out how to do it. None of y'all are about to get kicked out of your place with a 5-year-old. None of y'all have any, I mean, most of the people saying this have help. I don't have help. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, what do I do? And it made me start thinking. We as men, we're not allowed to complain. We're just not. We're not allowed to complain. We are supposed to support. We are supposed to go kill ourselves every day for work. We're supposed to just grind, not sleep. Just, I don't know. I mean, that's how I feel. That's always how I felt. That's how I felt in my last marriage. You're supposed to kill yourself and you're not allowed to complain. And it's like, okay. And I'm not saying my girl is the one saying all this. She's one of them, in a way. I mean, women, and, well, not even women, friends, your girl, like everybody, oh, I got your back, But as soon as you really, truly are reaching out and you're saying, I need help, it's like, yeah, right. You thought you were actually going to get help? Like, And I'm sure there's men out there, their wives support them very heavily. Their friends support them very heavily, and I'm not saying everybody, but there was that song, How to Be a Man, was literally this story, like how men, we bust our ass, we take care of each other, take care of our families, take care of our wives, take care of everybody, and we're supposed to keep quiet, not show emotions, not talk about it. We're just supposed to do that, and as soon as we die, we can't support, we get replaced. Or we go across seas and we go to war and we take care of our families that way and we fight for our country, and during that time we get cheated on, or we get when we come back, and because we're weak-minded, because we're broken for a little while, we just get left, or people stop talking to us, or people don't want to be our friends, and it's like, wow, okay. So the message I got today is just this. I'm not saying these people don't have the intentions for us. I'm not saying what it is. I mean, my girl supports me in a lot of stuff. She has my back. The other day I was having a hard time, and she was just like, I know you'll figure this out. I know you'll bounce back and get shit going, and you always do. But I just wanted to tell you guys that it's just like my video before, just keep going. But don't give up. Just, what is the word I'm trying to look for here? Like, just keep quiet and stay resilient. I mean, really what it is, and just know you have your brotherhood. You have people like me. If you need to comment and say, I need, prayers, tell me you need prayers. I'll pray for you. Vent in the comments. I don't care. I just want you guys to understand that you're not alone. You're not alone if you're struggling out there. You are resilient. You're strong. You're powerful. We're men. I mean, it's what we are. Yes, I hate to say it. Sometimes I feel like women are stronger than us in a lot of different ways, because they were designed to take care of a family and the fact of keeping it knit together, and we were designed to take care of the problems in the family and to keep the family healthy and supported and everything else. And so when we are not appreciated, it makes it hard. But sometimes women, yes, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up, women can take pain more than a man. We can act like we're hard and tough, but yeah, no, they definitely they were built to fucking take pain, because they were built to go through cramps and babies and everything else. So I'm not ever going to hate on a woman. They're strong and resilient too, but we are the one that's supposed to be the backbone of the relationship. We are the one that's supposed to be quiet and just sit back and let the spouse or the children or anybody sit back and just know we're there and not complain. And my girl said something to me, and I was like, I get told I complain too much. I said, but I don't ever tell people that. Like, if you can't vent, you can't let things out. That shit gets pinned up, and that's how people kill themselves. Let it out. Talk. I'm not going to tell you you can't vent to me. Like, I'm just not. Even if I don't want to hear it, I'm not going to sit there and tell you. I don't want to hear it. Shut the hell up. Unless it's something where it's like stupid, like just retarded. But yeah, I just want you guys to understand that I'm here, and I want you guys to know that we are men, we are strong, to be there for your families, to be there for your kids, to be there for everybody, and just keep yourself strong. Go to the gym, go for a walk, sit down, because mental health in men is a real problem. Like, that's really what it is. Like, we struggle because we have no outlets. We don't. We're supposed to be the rough and tough cut person where we sit there and we just have to take the pain. And I just want you guys to understand that we're still united. The thing is, we also feel like, oh, I can't talk to that dude over there. It's like, my friend of mine used to go get counseling, and he's like, oh man, you should go get counseling. And I'm like, I don't need counseling. And the thing is, I have nothing against counseling. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Sit down and talk to these people, and I'm not against it. Believe me, when I was going through, when I was going through my hell the last 8 months of my life, or from like January to July, August area, I'm still struggling a little bit with it, but I thought about going to get help because I just cried all the time. And I didn't know what life was about, but I have the number one therapist in the world on my side, and he's upstairs. You just have to talk to him. And it sucks because he sometimes doesn't answer the way we need him to answer to, but he's still there. But if we can't vent, I want you guys to understand, if you can't vent to your family, who are you supposed to vent to? And so I just want you guys to understand, you can reach out on here if you need and say, look, I got this situation, I'll pray for you. And if I have an answer, I'll answer. Or if you need some motivation, I'll push you. I'm going to start doing more fitness stuff on here and some other stuff as soon as I can get a break, which hopefully is this next week. I'm going to see my girl for 5 days, 6 days. So I'll have a little bit of break, but I know while I'm up there, I'll be helping her too. And so, yeah, but I just want you guys to keep going, and I want you to know that you are heard, and that you do, you're not, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but not neglected, but you're heard, and if you don't have anybody you can vent to, do it. I may not know you, but say, hey man, this is, and it doesn't have to be directed to me. We could start a community up in freaking this situation where us other men can reach out and be like, hey man, look, try doing this. I'll tell you one thing that's going to help you guys. If not, is try meditation. Meditation is one of the best things you can do. I put on Native American flutes and rain videos. They're together, not separate. So it's rain with Native American flutes. And I'm going to tell you, it's the most calming thing in the world. It really is. It's the most calming thing in the world. And I want you guys to do it. Listen to it, try it. Talk to God. If you have any religion in you, talk to God. And he may not answer immediately, but just know he's listening. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this man has done, or this spirit has done more for me by just praying in the last year of my life than anything. And has it been hard? Hell, yes, it's been hard. It's been very hard. But I've gotten through it because of him. He's the one and only that's not going to tell us to stop complaining. He's the one and only that's going to listen and not, because you know what, and you guys might not believe this, but I have audibly heard him talk to me numerous times in crazy ways too. And it was almost, one time it was like he was sitting next to me and said it, and I was like, and it's crazy because it had something to do with my girl and something I was going through with her. And it's like, I went to go do something and he's like, nope, don't do it. He's like, you told me this is what you wanted, and you're doing the complete opposite of what you told me you wanted. I need you to stop. And it was like he was sitting next to me as a friend and sat there and said it, and I was like, and I kid you not, I hadn't heard from my girl all day, and I got a text message as soon as I stopped. I got a text message, and I was like, and so I'm telling you, a lot of people don't believe in God, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to believe in God when you don't have, physical touch and proof, like if I told you, hey, I'm God, da-da-da-da-da, and that's what everybody told you, you would believe I'm God, you could physically touch me. I'm not God by any means. About 6 months ago, 4 months ago, I ran into this guy at the gas station, and he said he was God. Like, he was adamant that he was God. And I was like, all right, you lost your mind. Okay, cool. He's like, the devil's down there, and his name's Derek, and this, and I was like, oh, woo, smoke some good stuff, dude. And the Antichrist, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. But then again, you never know, because you don't know what God looks like. We don't know what God looks like. We don't know what the Antichrist looks like. I mean, I'm pretty sure it looks like Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. But, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But, who knows? It could be Trump. You never know. Really, in honesty, I'm joking. I don't like talking politics. It's not something I even get into. So don't even start on my fucking feet, because I will delete you. But seriously, really, in all honesty, we definitely need to come together and unite as men, and just know we have each other's back, because this is what this channel's for, is to help men. I'll help women, but help men get better, and that's what I want to do. And so, guys, I'm gonna get off here because I'm starting to ramble, and I'm driving, so my brain's like in 12 different places right now. And I actually, now that I've been talking about meditation, I kind of want to listen to some meditation music. It just kind of calm, because I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm struggling. I really am. I've been struggling for about a week. I'm finally getting to a point where I'm okay, and I've been like, all right, you know what? No more complaining, no more worrying, no more this, no more that. And it's been helping, but I'm gonna tell you, it's tough. It really is tough when you sit back. And these people screwed up these lines really bad. There's I want you guys to see this. Hold on. Look how wide my road is, and look over there. I'm sitting here, and you can't tell me that side over there is as large as this side. You just can't. I don't know. Maybe you can't see like I see it. I don't know. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna go listen to some stuff, kind of chill out. But I wanted you guys to understand that I'm here if you need me. I have my main tribe, which is my 5, which are my kids and my girl. But then I have the other part of my tribe, which are my really good friends. They're the people. They're another reason I breathe. Because, and if you don't know what a tribe is, it means the reason I breathe every day. You spell it out as TRIB. And those people are the people. There's a reason I breathe every day. The reason I push every day. The reason I keep going every day. But you guys are also a part of a tribe that we can create. We can make this tribe, and we might not be the reason that we breathe every day, but the reason maybe we push every day. Maybe we call it the tripe. The reason I push every day is my boys, my people in here, whatever you want to call it. Or maybe the reason I call it triba, the reason I bust ass. Whatever. I don't care. But I just want you guys to understand that I'm here. All right, I'm out. Just wanted to put out a video. I'll be putting out a video later about Helene and what it did up in Georgia, because I want you guys to see this. And we'll go from there. So I'm out. Peace.